Yo, 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 this is your boy Fireworks, and welcome back. This is Snoopers Gonna Snoop YouTube channel. The beautiful white gold is here with us today, and we have a Wicked trailer, all right? It was called Wicked for Good. I messed it up the other day when we was talking about something. I told y'all this trailer was coming. I got wind on Twitter that they was going to drop a Wicked trailer. But this is, I guess, the first official trailer, is it? Let me see. Yes, oh, it's official. Damn, we didn't even get a teaser. So this is the first official trailer for Wicked for Good. Now, White Gold, how you feeling about it?
I don't really care, honestly. Like, the first movie, we watched it. It was fine. We didn't go to theater and see it.
No.
But watching it on the channel, it was just like, okay. You know, like, I could have never watched it and been fine. Like I told y'all before. Like, I told y'all when I seen the trailer for the first one, or whatever, we talked about it, and then I stood on it when we watched the movie. Like, it's not a bad movie, so I'm not saying that, but like, it's just not for me, I guess. Like, it's not, like I said, it's not terrible, and I don't rate it like a 3 or nothing, but like, I really could go my entire life without seeing these two movies, the first one and then this one. Now I want to see what happens now, because I didn't watch the first half, but like,
Okay.
I don't really care, honestly. I don't care about these movies. Y'all have hyped them up so much. And I went and looked before we started and looked at what really released in 2024. And there are so many movies that I would put above Wicked, honestly. Like, personally. It might not be in the running objectively for movie of the year, but subjectively, like, there are movies ahead of this. Like, Substance came out 2024. The Planet of the Apes came out in 2024. Sonic 3, Beetlejuice 2. I could go on and on, but like, The Present, like I said, I can go on and put movies in front of this. But Dune 2.
Yeah, dude.
But like, I'm not saying it's bad. And you know, whoever played in this, Ariana Grande and another girl, Cynthia, like, they deserve their flowers for it, because it probably took a lot. And but all y'all are really doing is talking shit about Ariana Grande's weight. Really.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that was sad to see.
So, like, I mean, are you hyped about the movie, or y'all just talking shit about the way they look? You know what I mean? The singing was alright. It was just another musical. Like, we just come off Wonka.
Yeah, that's
like,
true.
I don't know. That's my opinion. I could go the rest of my life without seeing it, but I'm gonna see it now because I watched the first half. You know, gotta finish with the start, but I don't really care about it.
I'm more imaginative, I guess. Like, I kind of like escape to these worlds. I'm kind of sad with her. I'm not as like down on it, but like, for me, when I've experienced, I'm someone who really, really loves sci-fi. We have never really like dove into like real sci-fi, like Star Trek or like Babylon 5, like some real deal sci-fi stuff, which it did, like, I just think that you would not like it at all. And so that's the reason why I've kind of like stayed away from it, like, because it's really sci-fi.
Because I tolerate like the alien. Even Romulus came out last year. I'll tolerate Romulus, but like, not even tolerate, because I like the Predator movies. So it's like, and it's one and the same. But
I like the world of this, and when they kind of expand worlds and stuff like that, and when, you know, you all were very nice in the comments with our Wizard of Oz reactions and explaining and educating me, because I didn't know that there were more books. I never really dove into it, because as long as I've been alive, the only thing I've ever had put in my face was the Wizard of Oz every 10 years or 20 years or whatever the case may be. So I grew up on the movie. I loved it. But to see there is like a book that expands on the universe and kind of explains, or maybe cinematically explains. I don't know if the books are kind of complete adaptations, but from the movie, it looks like there was some type of story between, you know, the good witch and the evil witch, and it looked like that the evil witch wasn't always evil. And I like that there's more of a story and context to it.
I agree with that.
And I think that that's interesting for me.
I like that too.
Like, that's the thing that interests me. On top of that, I love the music. You know what I'm saying? That y'all were at my neck about Cynthia, because I said I saw her in some weird video online that didn't matter, where I didn't think that she was vocally the best that she always is, which never took away from who she is. I think that she's one of the best vocalists that we got out here. You know what I'm saying? One of the great voices that we got out here. So I'm excited to see more of the story, especially off how it ended. You know what I'm saying? I thought the song at the end was amazing. I thought that the kind of breakup between Ariana Grande's character and Cynthia's character just broke my heart, because I loved I can't remember her name, but I loved Ariana Grande's character in the first movie. Like if people were mad at me about that, but I just gravitated towards Glinda because of her sarcasm and her kind of being funny, not necessarily her being like a nonchalant bully or picking on her. I just liked that she was kind of bubbly and funny, and I think that was cool in contrast to how Cynthia was and some of the other people were. So
I do agree. I do like that it's like a twist of the story. Like, she wasn't always bad, or she's not bad. You know, you just put it on her and fine, let me ride with it then. Right.
And like I said, from my perspective, just watching The Wizard of Oz and only knowing that, it's very interesting, like she said, to hear there's more context about, oh, she wasn't always, oh, that real, okay, I'm gonna sit here and sit my teeth for that. You know what I'm saying? So, Wicked for Good. This is the first official trailer. All right. So before we get into it, make sure you guys are leaving a thumbs up, leaving a like. If you're new here to the channel, hit subscribe and tap that notification bell so we do a video just like this one, you all will get them first. And as well, don't forget to subscribe to White Gold on YouTube. Her link is in the description as well. And of course, yes, there is a playlist on the channel that has this Wizard of Oz stuff in it that should have The Wizard of Oz, The Wiz, and Wicked all in the same playlist if you all want to take a look at that too. Okay, so this is Wicked for Good official trailer. The fireworks, the beautiful white gold. This is Snoopers Go Snoop YouTube channel. Be back. Okay, Glenda.
Oh, and I just thought about my boy being in here.
Just come in before the monkeys spot you.
The wizard.
Jeff Goldblum.
Jeff Goldblum.
There's no going back. This is between us, the wizard and I.
The Wicked Witch can't elude us forever. Not with Prince.
Hold on, so is she the one that did the thing to Dorothy?
Probably.
Wonderful Wizard of Oz. No one believed in you more than I did.
Wow.
Elphaba. They're coming for you. I've heard it said that people come into our lives for a reason. I know I'm who I am today because I knew you. Think of what we could do together. Like a comet pulls in orbit as it passes.
Oh, so they going a year apart? Damn, she marries dude? That's gonna be awkward, remember? Because he had a thing for Elphaba.
You can say I've been changed for the better.
The room of the Wicked Witch of the West.
Oh, so they're gonna input it in here.
Changed.
It's time for both of us
To fly! Because I knew you.
You're the only friend I ever had.
Because I knew you. And I've had so many friends. I have been changed for good. But only one that mattered.
I'm off to see the wizard.
Damn, that was a really good trailer. Damn. All right, you guys, so welcome back. That was our first official trailer for Wicked for Good. All right, White Gold, how you feeling?
Okay, I like that. No, let me do the bad first. I've never been the biggest fan of musicals ever, but I'm not knocking it. But musicals just aren't my favorite genre. I don't want to say there's too much because it's a musical, but I feel like watching these, we're at Broadway, and I'm not going to Broadway anytime soon because I'm not only like that's not me. You know what I mean? It's not that I'm an uncultured swine or nothing, but like I'm not. It's not for me. So like, it's too much for me though. You know, but I like that we're getting like kind of a behind the scenes because we got the Wizard of Oz and the Wiz, and we know the story from Dorothy's perspective. So I do like the, like I said in the beginning, the twist of the story. We're seeing kind of what's going on behind Dorothy and pals going on the yellow brick road and seeing the wizard. So now it makes me feel like the wizard kind of set up the Munchkins and was like, send her my way so we can try and get Elphaba out of here. And I like that take on this movie. And I also like they brought back everybody. Jeff Goldblum, which duh, because it's part 1, part 2. But I like seeing that. I don't know how I feel about it because I felt how I felt about the first one. So I'm more looking at it and watching it just to complete the story because I don't want to not, you know, I finish what I start. But I don't know. I'm going to give it a chance, but that's my thoughts as of right now.
Okay. Well, I was talking to her earlier about the way that things are promoted in a certain press run and a level of press run. And we've been on the channel talking about Transformers 1, how the reason it failed is because that Paramount did little to no promotion. And it was such an amazing movie. Like, we loved it. And it's crazy how something like that couldn't get the promo. And then when you see something like this, it's really grand. The music is grand. The shots are grand. It's almost like they create, like, because I know some movies really take parts of the movie, not parts that they shot, to make a trailer. This is one of those where they take parts of what they shot to make a trailer, something separate from the film, because and it might even been pieces from the movie all done that they've added in here, because like I saw look like that Glinda's gonna get married, but then that made me think about, well, oh boy got a feeling for Elphaba, and I wonder if that's the stick that breaks the camel's back. Like I wonder if that's what makes her evil for good. Is it really over, or like a relationship, or not maybe just a relationship, it's a bit more layered, like the entire friendship or their entire. It looked like
he was helping her.
Right, you know what I'm saying? Like they're at the end, you know what I'm saying? So is it like, is that really what happened, or like does he end up dying at the end, or and that right. or you know? And I like you said, it looks like there's gonna have Dorothy and them in here, which is that's fire to me, because it was crazy. We were just talking about it. Even in the first film, there was a little shot where they like zoomed up to the Emerald City, and you saw
them
walking on the thing, and I was like, oh wait a minute, that was them. And you know what I'm saying? I was like, holy shit. So like, it really is like the same thing, because like I said, like I'm new to it. I've only known Wizard of Oz, so like understanding all this is all a surprise to me. You know what I'm saying? Seeing Dorothy and them in there was a surprise, because I felt like they really weren't gonna play a part. Like it was completely something different, and it's really in the same, wizardly Ozly universe. You know what I'm saying? And there was a shot of the Michelle Yeoh's character, like it looked like that black and white or that sepia inside of Dorothy's thing with the tornado. So it looked like that maybe, she did it, and then that's when they came to the idea, like, hey, we trying to get Elphaba out of here, and let's get Dorothy to do it. You know what I'm saying? And then, or maybe,
Yeah, I like the perspective change.
Yeah.
Because we've always seen it from Dorothy and them's perspective. Now we're getting it from like Emerald City's perspective. Right.
Which I think will be really, really cool. And like to top it all off, the vocals were amazing. Ariana and Cynthia sound great harmonizing together. I love it. Some of that stuff was getting me teary-eyed, and because I do love their friendship though. It is a story, and you can't. Their chemistry is good. Like away from all the like, away from all that. Like there is a story in there, and I think that a lot of people can kind of gravitate toward Elphaba's character, just kind of not being treated correctly and being down and looked at different and treated different and all this different stuff. And she got a friend. Like it's one of those, and it's heartfelt, it's touching. So some of that stuff kind of like had me feeling some type of way, you know what I'm saying? So I forgot that there is like that kind of part to these movies, like Wicked, you know what I'm saying? The first one there at the end, it was kind of like touching, you know what I'm saying, with her and Ariana, or her and Linda splitting up, you know what I'm saying, and her like going her own way. But I'm glad that is a part 2. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad that I get to see and understand it. And when it's over, it's over. Like I said, I'm kind of with her. I'm not someone that gravitates to this wizardly Wizard of Oz world. If I was gonna watch something, I probably would pick something else first. But to see it, I'm intrigued. You know what I'm saying? So you all let us know down in the comments how you feel about the official trailer for Wicked for Good. And like I said, we do have a Wizard of Oz playlist. It has the Wizard of Oz, the Wiz, and Wicked all in the same playlist. So if you all want to check those out, you can. Okay, so before we get out of here, make sure you guys leave a thumbs up, leave a like. If you're new here to the channel, hit subscribe and tap that notification bell so we do a video just like this one, you all will get them first. All right, so of course we got more trailers. We'll be back with more trailers, and of course we'll be back anyway. If not, I'm Fireworks, the beautiful white gold. This is Snoopers Gonna Snoop YouTube channel. We out.